Guys, welcome back to another video. Yes, I know, I'm recording 2 videos in one day. I'm kind of getting bored, so this is why I'm teaching you guys. This one is going to be about pitching. Now, a lot of you guys are probably great pitchers out there. And if you see people in the MLB, they can be crazy. Now, like I said in the last video, don't be going off and seeing MLB players and be so hyped up. Like, I watch MLB players hit home runs a lot in great plays. And I feel like when I go into the game, I feel like I should do that. If I don't do that, I get mad at myself. So don't ever think about it too much. Just work on your mechanics like I said in the last video. So this one's about pitching. I'm going to teach you probably 5 different pitches, which is the fastball, forcing fastball, which everyone should know, the changeup, the cutter, the slider, and the curveball. They're not that hard, but I do restrict the curveball to be 14 and up. If you are getting used to it and you've been throwing it for a while, you are okay to do it, but 14 and up, you should be throwing a curveball. If you're under 14 and you haven't thrown one yet, it's not the time for you yet. So, to get started, we're going to work on mechanics and then how to pitch the ball. So when you pitch a ball, this is the windup. If you ever heard the windup, you will take your glove out. Maybe you might just sit it right here or just do that side. So you're going to do this, and then you're going to take your left foot and step this way. And then take your right foot, and step it towards it. And when you're on the mound, you're going to lift up your foot, okay? You're going to lift up your foot like that, or your knee. And then you're going to extend outwards. You do not want to go here. Here, that will cause an injury on your elbow. I have done it before, and it hurts pretty bad. So you go up, and like a windmill. You go, act like you're a bird. You go, okay? You might not stick your glove out, but you might point it that way or just keep it here. And then when you're here, you're going to throw your chest at it. You're not going to go like that or like that. You're going to stay intact, ready, knees bent a little bit. If not knees straight, but I think you're going to have your knees bent. And then when you come up to the windup, you're going to go left foot, right foot, knee up, windmill, glove, and then when you throw it, this foot here, it should be over your head. If not, it should be somewhat close to getting close to the top of your head, because if you do that, because if you do like this, like what good is that? That's not going to do you any good. You're going to bring your foot up above your head. So when you do that, it just maybe puts off your leg. And when you push off your leg, you'll get a bigger stride. So you got to get a big stride, and point towards the plate and fire a cannon. So that's how you do it for a windup. Now, we're going to work on the, what's it called? So the windup and the stretch. This is what it's called. So you're going to go like this. So maybe you put your ball behind your back. This is what I do. I do that. You can either do that and you can do whatever you want, or just hang your glove down. So whenever you do that, and then you come and set, and like the last one, you pick your knee up, stride, do your windmill, don't go like that. You're not an Egyptian who's going, you're not going to do that. You're going to go windmill, boom, and then chest towards the plate, and fire it in there. That's probably easier than the windup. But quick tips, if some people are on base, you're always going to want to do the stretch. The stretch gives you an easier advantage to pick someone off. So let's say you're right here, and there's a person on third. If you're a righty, you're going to see them easily. You can go like this. You have to step, here, let me get back a little bit. You have to step your back foot off behind the rubber, because if you just go, that's going to be a block, and that's going to advance the runner home, or wherever they are. So you're going to stand here, maybe check the runner again. If they don't see it coming, you're going to, boom, step off it, and then throw it at them. Because let's think about it. If you're doing the windup, you're going to go that's going to take a lot more time. So you're going to be going like that, and taking a lot of whole other steps that won't be needed. So that is how you do it for the stretch. And then wind up, you can do whenever you want when no one's on base, because it's going to be easier advantage to pick someone off. Now, on how to throw a ball, okay? So 4-seam fastball, this is how it should look. You're going to have the tennis ball right here with this line, put your 2 fingers at it, okay? And you see this right here, you're going to put your thumb. It should look like this, and put your thumb right there, okay? The ball is going to be bigger, but you're going to grip it like that, okay? And then when you do that, you're going to go 4-seam fastball, leg stuff, and you'll see right here how you grip it. You're going to fire it in there. Now, typical 11, 12-year-olds can throw about 55 to 60 miles an hour, if not a little slower. But you'll see this a lot. This is the main pitch you'll see in game. You will not ever see this. Never not see this. There we go. You will always see a fastball in game. I promise you. All right. Next is a changeup. Now, a changeup is fairly easy. So you take your ball, and if you see, I'll get my glove off. So you see this circle right here? It's sort of a circle, looks like one. You're going to almost do this, and you're just going to spread it apart right there. Almost put your fingers around that white spot right there. Okay, and you're going to grip everywhere else like you would on a fastball. So it's going to look like this. And when you throw it, it's going to go off your hand and go like this. And go some sort of direction, and then it's going to go down. Okay? Like in softball, they go up like a rise ball or anything like that, or drop ball pitcher or anything like that. This will always drop. Okay? You'll never see a changeup that will go up or stay down the middle. If it stays down the middle, that just means not a very good changeup, need to work on it. Next is the cutter. So cutter is fairly easy. So you see these lines right here? You're just going to put your 2 fingers there and then grip it like a 4-seam fastball. It's really, really easy. Now this, it's going to go off your hand, like when you throw it, it's going to go off your hand like that. And then when it does that, that's going to go down and it's going to sink, almost like a sinker. Now next, we are going to work on the slider. Now you grip the slider like a 4-seam fastball, but you're going to throw it like a football. So you throw it and you're going to throw it sidearm like that. And it's going to go like that and then slide. Like it's sliding. Next is a curveball, which is really easy too. Grip it like a 4-seam fastball, but you're going to turn your fingers a little bit to the other side. Okay, maybe up a little bit. Just get enough grip on it. And then when this goes, it's also another sliding pitch. It's going to go off your hand like this, and it's going to go down and probably where the corners are. You really won't see a fastball down the curveball down the middle unless it's coming to your face and then boom, lands right down the middle. That is probably the least common pitch you will see in a game. You won't see curveballs from 11 to 12-year-olds because, like I said earlier, 14-year-olds and up, feel free to throw a curveball, but it will kind of hurt your arm if you don't know how to throw a curveball. 14 and under. I know how to throw a curveball. I don't do it in game, but I recommend at least practicing it. Don't throw it all the time. And remember, if you're throwing a curveball or any other pitch, don't go close to your ear. It will hurt your elbow like really bad. And I had it once. I had to get out of baseball for a while. I was in so much pain. So thank you guys so much for watching. Tomorrow I might be with my friend Sam, and I will upload a video of hitting. Hitting will be a video of hitting number 1, hitting number 2. The first one will be on how to hit the ball, like what mechanics you have to do. And the second one is how and where you hit the ball in your bat. So thank you guys so much for watching on the second video. Hope you guys have a great night. I know I'm uploading kind of late. See ya.